What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I'm here with my homie Judo Sloth, and we're taking a look at Town Hall 10 attack strategies that are basically the way to go in the current meta. You maybe hear from his channel because over there we looked at Hog Rider attacks at Town Hall 10, but right now we're taking a look at Lalo attacks. What you're looking at right now on the screen is BRG from Crunch Time taking down a Town Hall 12 base from their most recent war versus J-Off. Judo, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing well, Echo. Again, thank you for having me on your channel. It's always, thank you for featuring Crunch Time as well. And I'm excited to break down the two best attacks at Town Hall 10. Like you said, the Hogs and the Lalo. I'm excited to explain that Lava Loon attack strategy for everyone here today.
It's always fun to have you on, man. Just to have your expertise and your knowledge in my videos. Very valuable to my audience over here. But like we said, we're taking a look at a nice solid Town Hall 12 hit right here, but we're going to be transitioning in a moment to Town Hall 10 featuring Lalo. Alright, so we're taking a look at Beck29 from Crunch Time on this attack. As you can see, he's going to start out with a Queen Walk over here in the eastern side of the base. He's got the Stone Slammer, he's got 13 balloons and 2 Lava Hounds going on here, Judo. Any key things from this attack that you want to mention before we kind of just continue watching it go on?
Yeah, well, I think you saw that Coconut Loon coming in just to give that Baby Dragon that little bit extra value if there were any bombs over in that area. And obviously from using that Baby Dragon and the Wizard, he's able to control the pathing of the Queen charge here, getting that King in nice and early to cut the funnel off at the other side so that she will take that jump spell straight into the base.
And what a beautiful jump spell. She's going to get multiple air defenses, a sweeper, the Inferno Tower, and we did talk about this in your video over on your channel with the Hogs. The entrance to these bases is very similar when you're talking about Hogs versus Lalo, because in the end, you're trying to do the same thing. Take out a few key things in the base, including the Clan Castle, maybe some air defenses of the Queen, and path out the base for Phase 2, which in this case is the Lalo.
Exactly, and it comes down to a few things. It can come down to fences you have left on the back end. It can come to the pathing of the Lava Loon. It can simply come down to what the attacker is actually comfortable with as well, because there are many ways to take down different bases, but you can see that Lalo coming in from the left hand side nice and quickly in order to try and protect our Queen coming through as well.
Yeah, and the Queen is still doing some tanking here in the center of the base. Those Expos are set on air, so these Balloons and Lava Hounds and the Stone Slammer getting some extra cover from the Queen, as she's just going to continuously be healed up by those healers, and she's going to be in good shape. Check out those Skelly Traps just going after that Slammer, not seeing too much success.
Hey, that Stone Slammer is doing a fantastic job, though. I mean, it's carved open that entire side of the base there, and it hasn't even gone down in itself yet. So even though the Loons themselves have raced ahead of the Stone Slammer, it is able to then pop out the rest of the Loons, take out some of the defenses, and you will see here the importance of trying to protect your Queen if possible as well, just to help up towards the end.
Yeah, if you can keep your Queen Walk alive for the entire attack, it's going to see value. And sometimes in these attacks, the Queen Walk is the last thing standing and the last thing that's pulling in that 3-star, but Beck really crushing this base. I mean, those balloons are just going down to those traps, but no matter what, he's looking good. He has pups, minions, balloons, wizard, a Queen Walk. Everything is still up in this raid right here, and he's got to feel good pulling a triple. The number 40 attacker from this war going against number 26 from J-Off.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. And that's the good thing as well. If there's any trash buildings on the inside of the base, your Queen can be good at terms of sniping them off as well. You don't have to worry as much about time failing if you do have them trash buildings in the middle.
I agree, and one of the key things that happened in that attack was that jump spell with the King jumping in, Queen going in behind and really clearing out some of those key defenses and the Clan Castle in the center of the base. Before we go any further though, guys, I want to remind you to sub the channel and turn on notifications for daily Clash content. But not only that, I want you to go down into the description and check out Judo's channel. I'm going to have a link to his video, which was part 1 of this little video series we did over on his channel. Show some love to him, to the Hogs that he's presenting, and of course, you know, hit that sub button and bell while you're there. All right, guys, so in this second attack, if you take a look at the composition, there are 3 Lava Hounds in this one. We have a Wall Wrecker 23 balloons, a little bit more of a standard Lalo attack that we're taking a look at here. We have those max level heroes. We have heal, rage, freeze, 6 haste, and a poison. Judo is going to take this one off from the bat, and we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play. Judo, the mic is yours.
Okay, well, you can see the base is definitely a little bit strange. It's not your typical setup, but that's what's beautiful about these war recaps. You can watch the attacks, maybe see a couple of ways of, maybe if you took down one section of the base, you can see how that is done. And even just starting out here, that one baller able to take out 2 buildings and basically just cut the funnel from that side, meaning he can directly target everything to that single Inferno, to the Queen, and you will notice the CC is sitting there as well.
I love how the Queen's coming in here right behind the wreck. Are going to take down the Inferno Tower, which was frozen, going to lure the Clan Castle, take down the enemy Queen, really getting so much value out of that wrecker and out of that Queen. Basically, just a small kill squad going into the base, and then plenty of Lalo left to take down the rest of the base with those 6 haste spells and a heal left in the composition. Here comes some balloons from the southwestern side of the base, Lava Hounds coming from behind, and I mean, 4 air defenses are still up right now in this base, so that's something you don't typically see. Typically, people are going to take down an air defense or 2, but not in this one. Crunch Time is going to do something a little bit different, and that is exciting.
Exactly, and sometimes it comes down to, can you take advantage of what the defender is trying to like make you fall into that trap, if that makes sense. So despite there being 4 air defense there, we're actually able to get fantastic tankage over that area. The Lava Hounds are literally going to sit right in that area, and because they're so condensed as well, that means they can basically absorb all of the fire from the defenses around, and the balloons can then do their job.
Yeah, and they clearly did. Even with the 4 air defenses up, 3 Lava Hounds were able to tank for all these balloons, and with that heal spell, all these, you know, full health balloons cleaning up the rest of the attack. Look at the minions and pups on top of the Town Hall. One of the most beautiful things there.
And look at them 2 swag haste spells in the middle as well.
Oh boy, yeah, I just zoomed away from that, but there we go, the 2 swags in the center. Really beautiful, guys. Lalo, it's the way to go. I mean, it takes time to learn. It takes time. You have the friendly challenge. It's going to take you from Town Hall 9 to 10 to 11 to 12, but you can use this same strategy or modifications of it at all different Town Hall levels from 9 to Town Hall 12. And the final attack we're taking a look at today, guys, is probably going to be my favorite. And if you guys know me, you know it's because it's got this Queen walk in here, 5 healers. We are using a power potion on this one as well. We have the wall wrecker again, a bunch of minions. We have 16 loons, 2 hounds in this composition. I'm going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play. And we're going to see exactly how this goes down. Now, I feel if you have a high-level Queen, you can get great value out of that Queen walk. And we're going to see that happen right here in this one from Ketatime. And the Queen is starting with the Wizard over in the eastern side of the base.
Exactly, and the beautiful thing about this, you might be able to see, there's no single target Infernos in that area. The sweepers are out of the way as well, and there shouldn't be any major damage coming in. There's only this one area initially where there's 2 archer towers the Expo will lock on. That's the main area that the Queen's going to take any damage. After that, she should be pretty good charging into the base.
I agree, and if you notice, guys, a rage spell was used quickly on this attack to help enhance that Queen and the healers. If you're new to Queen Walk, you want to definitely use the spells to support the Queen Walk, because in the end, you kind of want that walk to last as long as possible, if not until the very end of the attack. We got that dragon out of the CC and the ice golem.
Yeah, it's very interesting to have them ice golems, because as you can see, freezing the Queen, freezing the Expo, Inferno Tower, the dragon as well, and you know that the ice golems are going to pop. There's so much damage, the dragon's there as well, so much value, such a good selection of troop in that area.
I agree. I mean, we've been seeing a ton of ice golem, and it's typically used as a clan castle troop, or maybe 1 tank as we saw right here, but it's going well. The Queen getting herself into the core of the base has already taken out 2 air defenses. There are only 2 left to deal with, and the Lava Hounds are right on top of those right now from the west.
Exactly, so the Queen can continue to do her job. You notice the top section of the base is now down, so the Lava Loon can concentrate down to this bottom area, and when you know how to control the pathing of the loons, that's when you're going to be good. If you can know that you've got the tankage in front of the loons, and you know exactly where the loons will go, you don't really have any major areas where they could split, then you are going to be laughing, and you're going to be able to get them spells used to good effect as well.
Yeah, Judo, when you think about it, these hog attacks and these Lalo attacks, they're really down to pathing. Once you can understand how to get them going in the right path, that's like 90% of the battle right there, figuring out where they're going to go and how to support them in that path that they take. It's the way to go, man.
Exactly, it is. And the Lalo, we've mentioned how get used to, mainly because you do have to be a bit more surgical in terms of your deployment in order to help that pathing, but also the balloons get over the top of the defense as well, so it can sometimes then be a little bit trickier in terms of where the balloons will go, but it's definitely something that with practice you can get better at breaking down. Yeah,
I completely agree, and like we've said before, friendly challenge it up. If you're going out farming, use these attacks while you're doing that as well, so you can really get a handle on how to get it done, what needs to be done, and you can get a good idea of base variation and how to attack different base styles. Judo, thanks so much for coming down today. I appreciate you breaking this strategy down so that my audience here on YouTube can get another perspective on how to see perfection with Lalo. Remember guys, if you want to learn about the hogs or if you want to show support to my boy Judo, which you definitely should, go click the link in the description. There's also going to be a card up above that you can go to and check out his video that I'm in as well. We're working together. It's kind of what we do here on YouTube. Clash of Clans, we support one another, man. It's always fun and it's always good. Judo, any last things you want to say? Tell anyone about your channel and all that before we head on out?
Hey, well, that was summed up beautifully, actually, Echo. You know, the Clash of Clans YouTube community, it is amazing. We all work together. And again, thank you so much for featuring me on your channel. It's always good to work together. I have a blast doing this, so you guys will be able to see us collabing again soon. Thank you for featuring Crunch Time as well. And that's about it. Thank you again for having me.
It's always a pleasure, man. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you can take it and make it valuable to both you and your clanmates. For now, we're going to be out of here. Remember, you can come find me over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe, but I'll see all you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.
Peace out, guys.